Greetings, my name is Bassem Shokri. I'm an MD PhD student at the University of California, Irvine, doing my dissertation work in the laboratory of Dr. Bruce Blumberg. 10 years ago, our lab proposed the obesogen hypothesis, which asserts that there are chemicals in the environment that can promote obesity and metabolic disease, particularly when we're exposed to these chemicals during critical windows of development. For the past several years, our lab has characterized the endocrine disruptor tributyltin and shown that it acts through two nuclear receptors to promote the development of fat tissue. The first receptor is PPAR gamma. PPAR gamma is known to be the master regulator of fat tissue development. The second receptor is RXR. RXR is known to partner with PPAR gamma and many other members of the nuclear receptor family. We showed that mice exposed to very low environmentally relevant levels of tributyltin are born with excess fat tissue, effects that persist to adulthood and are passed on to multiple generations of mice, including the great-grandchildren and great-great-grandchildren of exposed pregnant mothers. Importantly, mesenchymal stem cells, the precursors to fat cells, collected from these mice show a bias towards the adipose lineage. Adipogenesis is a two-step process. It starts with commitment of an MSC to the adipose lineage and finishes with terminal differentiation of a pre-adipocyte into a mature and functional adipocyte. We use MSCs in vitro to study adipogenesis mechanistically. MSCs can be differentiated into adipocytes using a standard induction cocktail. And then in the endocrine disruption field, we add our chemicals of interest on top of that cocktail. And our lab and others have shown that TBT is a potent inducer of adipogenesis in a standard assay. The problem with this assay format is that it does not allow us to differentiate where in the adipogenic cascade TBT has its effects. For that reason, we pre-treated MSCs with tributyltin for 2 days, removed the ligands, and then added in the induction cocktail and differentiated the cells without any ligands present. Surprisingly, a 2-day pre-treatment with tributyltin was as potent an inducer of adipogenesis as the standard 2-week co-exposure. Importantly, we could phenocopy this effect with a pure RXR activator, but not an activator of PPAR gamma, and went on to show that this is truly an RXR-dependent phenomenon. We also sequenced RNA from these MSCs following pretreatment and showed that tributyltin, or an RXR agonist, induced vast changes in the transcriptome of these undifferentiated MSCs, but a PPAR gamma agonist had little effect. In examining genes altered by tributyltin, we noticed many targets of the repressor EZH2 were upregulated. EZH2 deposits the repressive histone 3 lysine 27 trimethyl mark on the chromatin. We therefore assessed this mark genome-wide and found thousands of regions where it was altered. Overall, there was a decrease in this histone mark in cells treated with TBT. Importantly, regions where H3K27 trimethyl was diminished were in proximity to genes critical to adipose lineage commitment. In conclusion, we showed that RXR activators have potent effects in undifferentiated MSCs, while PPAR gamma activators do not. This is important in that it sheds light on the limits of other model systems, namely the 3T3L1 preadipocyte, which is already committed to the adipose lineage and doesn't allow us to screen for obesogens that affect the commitment process. We'd like to thank you for your time and hope that you look at our article for further details. Thanks.